The writer of the story of 1 Samuel chapter 26 narrates that it was night time and the king had to rest. Whilst resting, David and his men decided to go into the king's territory. But they found King Saul asleep, and beside him was his spear. In those days, there were no guns and bombs and missiles that were used for warfare. Armies went to war and their weapons were spear, javelin, swords, bow and arrow, machetes, and other crude implements. It is today that armies go to war, and you know the kind of weapons that are used. Some are so sophisticated that aeroplanes without human beings, they call them drones. They can come to your territory and drop bombs. But in the olden days, in the times of the Bible, those modern day weapons were not available. They were not invented or created at that time. And so the king was asleep, his spear was by his side. But David and one of his soldiers, the mercenaries, these rough persons who have gathered themselves around David and they have become his army. One of them was David's relative, the son of David's sister, so David's nephew. His name was Abishai. He volunteered to go to the camp of the king with his uncle. How often do you work together with your siblings, with your relatives at home, with other members of your family? In this class, how often do you also work with your classmates? Let's say on a group project, working together as a team. Abishai volunteered and went with his uncle, King David, to the camp of King Saul, who was fast asleep with a spear beside him. They managed to take the spear away. Isn't it interesting that someone who has come searching for a perceived enemy will fall asleep? There are times when your enemies are planning how to get rid of you. God will put them to a very good sleep so that you have the time to escape.